How many people like fear? Nobody. Anybody like freedom?
Yeah.
I don't hear it. Freedom? How? How? What are you going to use? What are you going to use? You're going to use the law. Okay? What did they use on us for the last 2.5 years? The law. Okay, so how can you help yourself? My vision is to have thousands and thousands of people empowered, knowing about the Canadian Bill of Rights, not the other one. And also notices of liability. Okay? You can get trained and educated on how to defend yourself if you are attacked, your rights are attacked. Okay? You can use it if you're coerced or extorted or assaulted. If you don't know it, then you are in fear. If you know your rights, you will fight for them. How many people know the site Stand for Thee? 1, 2, 3, 4? If you don't, go on your phone now and put it in. Stand for Thee, S-T-A-N-D, the number 4, THEE.com. Go on that site and look up Know Your Rights and also Notices of Liability. The Canadian Bill of Rights is like a shield. It was written in recognition and protection of your rights. Okay, you have rights given from the Creator, not from a government. Okay, so if you want to fight legally and lawfully, use the Canadian Bill of Rights and also Notices of Liability. You don't need a lawyer. Okay, you can do it in small claims court. And you want to learn more about it, go to standforthee.com or .ca and also join their Facebook group. Also, join their Zoom calls. And then you'll be speeded up with your education and empowerment. If you don't, you'll be marching forever. Okay, the law has clout. The Stand for Thee group is winning cases, slowly but surely. Okay, if you go on their site, you will learn. If you don't, then you'll be just marching in fear and you won't have a tool to fight back lawfully and legally. How many people want to fight back lawfully and legally? Nobody? You like to be slaves?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
You do? Who wants to be a slave?
No.
Who wants to be free? You?
Free! We want to be free!
How?
Extremely!
How?
Live free or die!
How?
Activism!
How?
The law? You can see the
The law.
Right, the Bill of Rights?
Marching will help, but what, in the end of the day, what helps? The law. Okay? So that's what all I got to say basically. Standforthee.com. Learn the Canadian Bill of Rights, not the Charter, because there's a subversive clause in Section 1, which says, we give you rights, the government gives you rights, but they can also take them away with Section 1, which says, within reasonable limits. I said this before. 7 Manitoba churches use the Charter rights to enforce their right to worship. Guess what? They all lost using the Charter. Why? Because the judge used Section 1, reasonable limits. And they said, whoa, there's a big pandemic going on. And the health guy said, oh, you can't do that. So the judge kicked out the cases and they lost. Same here in Ontario, 2 churches used it here. The well-known church down by Elmer, and he was advised not to use the Charter rights, but unfortunately, he used it. And guess what? He lost. So don't use it. The Canadian Bill of Rights is a little bit different. They can't use that reasonable limits section. So check it out and go on the set. Again, we need thousands of people empowered. If you're not, you're just walking around and wasting your time, really. You don't use the law. Okay? So use the law, lawfully and legally. You can be educated. You don't have to go to school. Okay? They're on every Tuesday, I believe, and Fridays on Facebook. Get on the Zoom calls. You don't have to talk. You can just participate and learn. So they take you through, some people have had cases in court, and they'll educate you on what to say and what not to say. Some of these lawyers and judges are tricky, okay? So you have to know what not to say and what to say, okay? So standforthee.com and the Canadian Bill of Rights. That's all I got to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Alvin.
Thank you, Alvin. I love the Bill of Rights. John Diefenbaker.
Right. You want to know more? Come over here and talk to me.
You know what's funny? Yeah, go talk to Alvin and go to standforthee.ca. Funny thing about the Bill of Rights and also the Constitution of Canada. Everyone, we all saw the Charter of Rights and Freedoms on the walls in our classrooms.
Yeah, but the charter's a dead goose.
Yes, it is. The Bill of... Yeah, 1 second. The Bill of Rights is way better, but a lot of people, they've heard of the Charter, but they haven't heard of the Bill of Rights, and they also haven't even heard of the Constitution of Canada, which the Charter is part of.
Why is that?
And sometimes when we talk about those things, they're like, oh, you guys are so stupid, you freedomers, you think we're America. Because they're so dumb, they don't realize that we also have a Bill of Rights and also have a Constitution. So they're projecting their own stupidity and their own ignorance onto us. It's pretty ironic, but...
The Charter does not supersede the Bill of Rights. Section 46 says it's included.
Okay.
This is included. Section 26 of the Charter says the Bill of Rights is not superseded by the Charter. Okay, so it's included. Okay, so it's still strong, very strong.
Thank you. All right, standforthee.ca to learn more about the Bill of Rights and how to use it, or you can just go talk to Alden right now. Thank you so much, Alden.
Thank you.